Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. YouTubers on the rise, reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug. Long boys blues, 1975.
Welcome to another KinHank GP430 video. Obviously you can tell that I really do like this system by the sheer number of videos I've done on it, but I'm working my way through the emulators and it seemed to me that I really should do a NEO GEO gameplay or collection of videos, because if there's one system that will show you how good a system can, you know, run emulation on it, it's this, isn't it? Because it was a behemoth of 2D games, and for some reason it's just one of the more difficult ones to emulate. Yes, I have a NEO GEO Mini and I actually really quite do enjoy. Shame about how it exports HD to your TV. Other than that though, it's really cool, nice little unit. I don't know if you can hack it, you probably can, I just never actually try. Anyway, I'm waffling. So, NEO GEO, remember when it was announced in magazines back in the day, the fact that the games were that expensive and the system was that expensive blew my mind, but everyone, simply because we could never have it, I guess, made us want it more. And before like Saturn and PlayStation came along, it was like arcade perfection in your home. So anyway, let's get into it. Let's have a look at a couple of games, and I still don't know how, like many NEO GEO games. Obviously it's known for fighting and stuff like that, and Metal Slug, which is, well, apart from 2 because even on the NEO GEO that slows down, but yeah, Metal Slug was just like all-time, you know, great game, and particularly the music. It's known for showing you whether the system can emulate it or not. Never played that. Art of Fighting 2, right, Double Dragon, yeah, that's gonna happen. Fatal Fury, King of Fighters, right, well, there we go. No, Fatal Fury Special, because I've played that on various systems, i.e. Saturn and PlayStation. Right, let's get into it. Cheeky! I do like that title screen. Now, you won't see it because I've cut it out, but the loading time on these, well, it seems to take a bit, you know, considering it's emulating a cartridge system compared to some of the other cartridge systems on here. This might be an earlier Fatal Fury then, and not the one I'm thinking of, because I think some of the character design in this is still butt ugly. Anyway, yeah, another thing that NEO GEO games seem to, when they throw up whether the system can emulate it properly or not, is the music being sped up and shit like that. Right, anyway, so it still thinks it's an arcade machine, so select, put money in, start. Sounds coming out of the handheld unit again. Actually seems to be coming out quite well though. More chunky. Still can't seem to get away around that. Maybe I should just email the people who sell it. Terry Bogard. Right. Proportions of him. Odd. Unless he's just got bollock-huggingly tight jeans. Yeah, this is an earlier one, isn't it? I don't like the early ones, the Outstar. Obviously progression was natural, and the later ones, I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still fantastic. Right, button. No you don't. Oh yes you do. Fucking hell. Right, so I've just worked out the buttons, I think. Seem to be running alright, even though I'm getting an absolute pounding. Cheeky! Don't just end up as a pussy hiding behind your fireball. Says me. Just desperately trying to do anything. Oh, you got the whole... I didn't like this. This D-pad does not like doing diagonals. You got the whole 2-tier thing. 2 tiers in a bucket. Fuck it. See what I did there? Yeah, I don't like that. Okay. Right, let's find another one. Will it be in a King of Fighters game? Fatal Fury, Fight Fever, Football Frenzy, We should try some shoot 'em ups. Oh, what's that one? That's supposed to be absolutely bloody amazing, and I've got it on pretty much loads of systems, and I've never actually got around to playing it. Shame on me. Let's jump into it now. I'll try not to be as shit at it as I was with that one. Wow, some of these loading times are huge. That was making me nervous. Right, so this is when it's got the proper saucy art style. Mark of the Wolves, Garou, Mark of the Wolves. Just play around with the volume. Yeah. Thank you. Why did you let me press it before? I don't need to know any of that. I do need to know any of that, but I don't want to know any of that. Rock! Look at this! This looks tasty and delicious. Right, let's go with the first bloke. Right. Skip to the end. Look at that! Right. There was a Neo Geo Polygon machine, wasn't there? Polygon machine. There was a Neo Geo console that could do arcade. Oh, look at her! That could do Polygon. Look at that! I don't know any of these, obviously. Oh, cheeky! I don't know what the representations on my health means. You know, high, level, low, bitch! And I don't know what my moves are. Possibly I should have stuck through the instructions. Oh, get some of that! No! Cheeky! This is, look, well, first of all, this seems to be running absolutely bang on. Bang on to me anyway. The music seems to be fine, the sound effects seems to be fine, the animation's perfect. There's no slowdown and stuff like that. I have no idea what that did apart from waste power. But yeah. Come around your life again. No idea what it's doing. Oi! I never gave you permission to do that. Now you know how to play this and you're going, what the hell are you doing? Good for you, I don't know how to play this. Right, let's cramming a few games into these little videos. Right, let's have a look at something else. Also, coming back out isn't really instantaneous on this as well. Ghost Pilots. Go. Oh, yeah, really? Carnoff's Revenge. Yeah, no. Oh, King of Fighters. Have a look at King of Fighters? Shut up, Dave. King of Monsters. Cheeky. I'm wondering it's loading it. I don't know, because I don't know pies and stuff like that. Not real time, but according to the size of the ROM image is how long it seems to take. Which would make sense with Garou, Mark of the Wolves, because that was a huge ROM compared to this, which is a very early Neo Geo game. 1996 Japan. Isn't there a SNES version of this? Is absolutely booms. I think this is on my Neo Geo Mini. I haven't played that in ages. Let's get around to playing it. Basically, it's Godzilla in a tag wrestling match, isn't it? Kind of thing. You know what I mean. Right. Obviously, the screen is 16 by 9, not 4 by 3. Yay! I don't know what those do. My God, this is not aged well. Look, there's something going on at the side of the screen, though, isn't there? Surely the snares could have done this. Oh, I can go up and down. You can throw me around. It's wrestling, isn't it? I don't know what's going on the left-hand side of the screen. I don't recall seeing that in other stuff. I don't want to hammer the crap out of these buttons on this thing, you know, in like a tag thing, because I don't know. I don't know how fragile the machine is. I don't want to fuck it up for basically a pretty poor game. I'm sure you all love it. I don't know how the borders of the city electrocute monsters, but you know, apparently they do. Yay! Well, that's enough of that. Seems to run fine apart from that squiggly thing down the left-hand side. Ooh, let's have a look at Last Resort. I recognise that side-scrolling shoot-em-up, kind of R-type-ish. I'm pretty sure that's on my Neo Geo Mini, but it's irrelevant what's on my Neo Geo Mini. Let's get into it, because we're playing this. Doesn't get old. European ROMs? Read into it what you will. Can't remember how to play this. Start. There we go. I like to think it's a holiday-based game, and all the other ones are booked up, and this is the only one you can go to. Okay, that's kind of R-Type but in reverse, or R-Type 2 in reverse. Supposedly, this is a good one for showing up the system. Oh bollocks! I was holding down fire then to see if I can hold down fire. Do I need to worry about these little dudes on the floor? Now, how does power up work in this? Let's switch to the analog stick. I can safely say, having played a load of these emulators now, the D-pad is a bit wanky. Oh right, hang on. You lock it on, don't you? And then it rotates. And then you press the position, and you keep it in that position. Yoink! So you do that. That seems to work. And then he kind of runs away anyway, because he's a pussy. They nicked that from R-Type 2, didn't they? This is rather cool. I'm shited it, but it seems to be running rather Jim Dandy. I'm just pressing the other buttons in case you wonder why it was all stationary. Yeah, looks really rather nice. Certainly runs it better than the NEO GEO Gold X or whatever that thing was. What a Mac I fuck up that was. But yeah, obviously there's a mechanic to how you use your power-ups in this. Yeah, I kind of know, but kind of really don't know. But I know if I keep that bollocks on it, I'm awful at this, I am aware of that. But this isn't about how good you are, this is about seeing how it runs NEO GEO games. Right, and whether, if you put all these videos together of all the gameplays I've done of all the emulators on this, whether or not it's for you. I like it. I like this system a lot. I just wish I could hold something down. No, I mean I wish I could hold something I can hold anything down I want. I just wish I could hold fire down and it would turbos. I do enjoy a bit of turbos when it comes to my shoot 'em ups. Mainly so I don't get hand cramp. Right, that's enough of that. Let's try something else. Find another fighter. League bowling. You do forget, people just think, oh, Magician Lord, that this system's all about fighters, but you know, it mainly is. But there is a little sort of wealth of other types of games on it, as you can see. This as a kid always seemed to me to be like a super whammy polished version of, was it Magician Lord? On the Mega Drive. No, not Magician's Lord, Spellcaster, was that the Master System? Then there was another one that was on the Mega Drive. You shot babies and they exploded into like piles of skinless baby goo stuff. Honestly, look it up. Yeah, it seemed that this was like a version of that was running on steroids. It's a very early game. Has a Willow vibe going to it, I find. And also, I suck at it as well. Wow, you're not a very good magician, are you? Look, 1, 2. Shinobi can piss Steph quicker than you. You can tell it's an early game because visually, maybe it couldn't, but I would have said, I would have expected this to work on a snares or something. I'm sure someone will say, no you can't, 24-bit system and stuff like that. And oh, it's very underwhelming death. Got multiple tears. No! It's not the game's fault, it's running fine. The emulation on this seems to be Jim Dandy. Yeah, it's a phrase, I'm bringing it back. Is this your sluggish character? You have all the agility of Paul Daniels when he was alive. But hey, oh check it out! Oh check it out! Oh I like that. Now I'm like David Blaine. But he was a magician and not just gimmick boy, you know, like hanging above the tens and stuff like that. Oh, Scheisenball. Boy, this seems to run absolutely superb. But I don't think I've thrown anything at this at the moment. It's shown any sign of, by all means correct me if I'm wrong, signs of, you know, struggling to I can't talk. I'm struggling to run it. Can I go in there? Right, let's try something else. If you do want to see me do gameplays of some of the stuff on here, you know, proper gameplays of it, then let me know and I'll do a gameplay of it. Especially if it's something I've never played. I think we just jumped straight in at the start, don't we? Metal Slug. Oh, bollocks, that's on me. Boom. Possibly even more famous than the fighting games on this system, personally, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So are all the ROMs on this European? I don't know, maybe I'll have to look up a game that I know. Well, I'd have to look up a game that I've looked up, so I would know that it's not available in Europe. Right. Still, the art style in this and the animation and stuff like that still puts a lot of stuff today to shame. And could you argue if it wasn't for games like this? I mean, I know you could say this is probably like an evolution of Contra, but we would get no Cuphead. Get a shot of pig. Right, just turn that down a bit. Where are my nades? There are my nades. Right, we need to get loads of stuff going on screen. I do like the fact that you can do that. To see. Balls. Slow down. Can't talk. Look at it. The amount of death in this is, albeit cute death, is that such a thing? Is, yeah, through the roof. Right. Run! Show that in your life. I take it back. It's hit or miss whether or not the D-pad is a bit wanky. It's all fine there. Words to fucking die by. Right, when we get to the boat bit, is that when we see if this game is running perfectly? Or the emulator is going to struggle? I think it does slow down a little bit there anyway, does it, in the arcade? Some true Metal sluggers, or whatever you are, I like to call yourselves, let me know. Pi must be able to run this, surely. I'm just staying here. I'm in a tank, for God's sake. If your tank can't take a little bit of barrage from a helicopter, then what good is it? Yeah, let's slow down here, innit? Is this? You know, well, I guess you could argue this is far more intense because the number of sprites on the screen and stuff like that than the fighting game. But that's one for you guys out there, all the proper die-hard NEO GEO fans, because I love the system, but I don't know if I'd play it regularly enough to know where it should slow down and where it shouldn't, if it does in fact slow down. But obviously it does, because I'm waffling, I know. Because they had to redo Metal Slug 2, didn't they? I got out. You're welcome. What was that? Oh, bollocks. Oh, we didn't have enough money. Lovely. This is running alright. To me, I would expect it to slow down it. Again, I'm confused. I don't know. If in doubt, need it out. I guess we just try another Metal Slug, don't we? Not 2, obviously. Right. Okay, let's try another Metal Slug then. As I said, though, not 2, obviously. Three, 4, which is the one with the zombies and shit. Look at that, I don't know what that means. Metal Slug X, Monkey, Puzzle, Mutant... No, hang, let's not go too... Oh, NAM! That's an early game. Metal Slug 3. Even doubt, slug it out. That's a t-shirt right there. Get rid of the press A and B together bit, though. This is another one that seems to take forever to load. All the games have different loading times. Again, maybe that's a ROM size thing, but generally do have different loading times. Alright. Thank you, I'll wing it. You're all butt ugly. I love the style of, you know, character and games inside of the game. I love the character art in game, but the title screen is a bit pants. Cool. They all mutants causing a bunch of shit that's crashed on the island. Jesus. Oh, hang on. I do like that. I never liked seafood. Are the crabs on my side then? It would appear so. It seems to be running fine. Obviously, we need to get to a bit where a shitload more stuff is going on. Oh, bollocks. Look at it, look at it, look at it, boss, look at it! Oh, you are on my side. Oh, look at that. It's the fact that you can't go down I always find a bit. Or maybe you can. It doesn't seem to have a contra dropping down mechanism. It must do. I can't get in. I'm obviously missing a trick. How many grenades have I got? Oh, he killed me with his snot bubble. Nasty, dude. Nasty. Even the death animation. Fucking Starship Troopers. Yeah, even the death animation is superb. Everything about the animation of this game is superb. What am I talking about? Look at that, look at that! Maybe early Metal Slug games in general had slowdown, because I didn't seem to... Oh, this is what we find out, innit? I don't know, I'm so paranoid, because it's a system that just tests everything. There we go. Sink the fuckers so you can move on. Cool. It's loaded with cool mechanics as well, these games. New! Do I have to save my boat? Oh, funny stuff going on there. I wish... Oh, slow down. This is one for you guys, I honestly don't know. Or was it? Or am I just being paranoid? Right, let's have a look at a couple more games. To be perfectly honest, it plays well enough, even if it is or isn't slow down. You know, it's certainly more than playable. Right, let's have a look at a couple more games. We'll have a look at one more fighter. I don't know what I'm trying to think. Ooh, Ninja Commando. No. Yes. No. I don't know. Panic Bomber. Puzzle Bomber. Where is Rage of the Dragons? Oh, let's have Robot Fatal Fury, Robot Fatal Fury 2, Robot Fatal Fury Special. Is that the one I just... I don't know. Oh, Samurai Showdown. There we go. Let's go with Samurai Showdown. What's Riding Hero? Ooh, I've never played that before. I think I've tried on my modded Xbox and it may have struggled. Right, money, money, money. I have an original copy of this for my 3DO. I don't think, have I played an arcade version? Maybe on my modded Xbox. It was tits insane compared to other fighters at the time. Alright. Is this on the Mega Drive? I know it's on the SNES. I don't know. Skip. Gotta go with it, man. That was something else that blew me away about Neo Geo games, was just the scaling. Scaling in a fighter. Because obviously I've seen scaling before. But, you know, driving games and shit like that, not in fighting games. Yoink! And obviously you can destroy shit in the background. And there's that massive fat bloke with the chain, isn't there? Oh! Seems to be an issue with that. Is that because the screen went in? No, well, no, metal. I was going to say metal, yeah, metal slug did it. What did he do? Oh no, he sprayed me with the COVID. I just worked out how to do it. All the music seems to be bang on the money. Ah! Don't you make those stupid noises at me. See, this is an early Neo Geo game and it looks absolutely lovely. I mean, not emulation wise, but for an early Neo Geo game, if you compare it to some of the other ones, this is just, I don't know, maybe they were learning their art. Alright. I don't know how to play it though. That's a given. Was that a dragon punch? Don't they get extra powers when they're red? I mean, they're weak, but they're getting pissed off, aren't they? Dying time. No, 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 no. Really? Ah, get some out of your life. Right, let's have a look at one more really quickly. I'm not really, because I don't want these videos to get so stupidly long, obviously it's not going to do it justice to you forming an opinion on it, but hey, make me a suggestion on a game you know that runs or would test this and I'll try it. Right. Shock Troopers. Oh, Shock Troopers, I've done that before. That's pretty good. Spin Master. I'm just trying to think of a game I know that I've played on my Neo Geo Mini. Oh, let's look at King of Fighters. That's, well, I played this on the Saturn. Yeah, we'll go with that. Why not? But yeah, this will just be the last game. I just don't want this video to get out of hand, but I want to work my way through all the emulators. But with the exception of, I can't really tell with Metal Slug, this seems to be running stuff pretty Jim Dandy. Told you I was bringing that phrase back. Europe again. Does that mean someone needs to be censored? Because some of them, or was that my confusion out with SNES ports of Neo Geo games? Blood's green and shit like that. Because, you know, can't see blood in a game that's pixelated. Kids will go insane. Violent. Alright. That's like George Sakai. See, this is the art style I love. Money, money. Obviously the Saturn version I got, I did a comparison against the PlayStation, which isn't fair, but the Saturn version comes with a, Japanese as well, comes with a cartridge, doesn't it? A memory cartridge. I don't know who to select. I don't, let's go with, oh, I'll put 2 have I? 3. I don't know. Oh yeah, because it's King of Fighters. Sorry, just playing catch up. Oh, and I do like Street Fighter, or Capcom versus SNK, both versions by both companies. Oh no, 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 I don't want to be him, he's a bit pants. Oh, not good. Still don't know what the controls are. Right. Oh, there we go. The graphics are amazeballs. Hey, don't. Oi! What a party trick. Who wants to sneak light their cigarette? Yoink! Just the amount of animation in these games as well. I mean, the Saturn could kind of do it, well, could do it amazingly. With the PlayStation they couldn't, but still. The arcade ones, they're just amazeballs. You forget. Possibly because all the other fight games I played in this were early ones. Hey, don't. Yes, you do. I don't know how you do your super power-up moves and stuff like that. Like I said, I love these games. I just never invested enough time in them to work out how to do all this stuff. Okay. Not a fan of him. Well, his graphics and everything. His character design is just rubbish. What the hell was that? So, he's really slow, but he's Mackay strong, isn't he? Holy shit, is he Mackay strong? Wait, what? Was that one move? Okay, let's try some of that again. It's not going to happen again, I'm aware of that. I don't even know how I did that. That was by sheer fluke, wasn't it? Hulk smash. Hey, everyone in the background goes all wobbly and shit. Ow. How did I do that? That like Zangief's super like rotatey thing. Well, I'm going to call it quits there. This doesn't really do emulation, justice on this here. But basically, every fighting game I've played, Magician Lord and that shit about Last Resort, they were fine, absolutely amazing. I don't know where Metal Slug slows down or doesn't in the various versions in the arcade to know if that's emulation or just it's running it accurately. So by all means let me know, but I think this runs Neo Geo well enough that if you're a fan, this is a good cheap option to get a massive library of Neo Geo games, especially you can use it as a handheld. Anyway, as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.